The day that Arnold Schwarzenegger was with me, Birmingham, 19 September 2019. Storytelling always helped us to exemplify what science evidences, and for me it is an honor to be able to learn and meet those who explored ways to achieve their dreams. The importance of consistency, resilience and adversity, and never stop dreaming. Since the 80s and the 90s, given my passion for cinema and dreams I had, I knew that one day I would meet Arnold Schwarzenegger. And later, after knowing his life story and how much he overcame, I believed it would be a matter of time before I get that opportunity.
Ora bem, vejam lá este evento que é muito giro e vocês deviam fazer esta parte porque isto é um espetáculo. Olha para a quantidade de gente que está atrás de mim.
I didn't know when I would meet him until the day came after clearing my own path. And the time arrives. After mingling with those present in the room, listening to the orchestra, tasting the menu, behold, it is time for the live interview on stage with Arnold Schwarzenegger. With me in the room, of course.
If my life was a movie, no one would believe it. The directions I've chosen, the careers I have covered. I started out as a bodybuilder from Austria and became the strongest and most muscular man in the world. I didn't want to just be a bodybuilding champion, I wanted to be the best bodybuilder of all times. When you have a vision, and you have faith in your vision, anything is possible.
I'm extremely excited about winning the 7th time Mr. Olympia competition.
I was just always impressed that people could be remembered for hundreds of years. But I had bigger dreams. I wanted to be in movies. I came to Hollywood, and within a decade, I was one of the biggest action stars of all time. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, you hear a lamentation of the women. I'll be back. I didn't want to just be a movie star, I wanted to be a great movie star. This is the highest paid movie star and have above the title building. And your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. We have so many rules in life about everything. I say break the rules, not the law, but break the rules. I swear I will not kill anyone.
Do you think this is the real Quaid?
It is. Stick it around.
Remember the time when I promised to kill you last?
I lied.
See you at the party, Richter!
Please, we can kill it.
You're a bit like a vegetarian.
Let off some steam crab.
Who the hell am I?
My name is John Kimball. One of us is in deep trouble. We are fired. Don't give up your day job.
So that did his spot.
Hey.
the impossible became possible.
Get to the chopper!
Then I took the greatest gamble of my life. I went into politics and became governor of one of the largest economies in the world.
I solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Leadership is about solving problems, about getting results, and about making a difference.
The answer is clear. For the people to win, politics as usual must lose.
Today, our goal is to inspire other hopeful souls to keep pushing forward.
I will look to the future, and I will look to the dreams of the people.
But this story, you know. So are you ready for the story? You don't.
is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with.
Sorry, Connor.
It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever.
Get out.
Until you are dead.
The computer which controlled the machines, Skynet, sent 2 Terminators back through time. Their mission, to destroy the leader of the human resistance, John Connor, my son.
There was a guy this morning looking for him too.
Big guy, bye.
I wouldn't worry about him. These were taken by a video surveillance camera. Just Island Police Station, 1984. These were taken at a mall. You see it today.
As before, the resistance was able to send a lone warrior.
Who sent you?
You did.
A protector for John.
Get down.
It was just a question of which one of them would reach him first.
Trust me.
Satellite systems model 101. Listen to me very carefully. Excellent. turn off the music now. I think we have enough introduction. Thank you. It is wonderful to be here. What a great crowd, look at that. Fantastic. I can tell some of you had already a few beers too many, but that's okay. That's okay, whatever brings a good mood, right?
Yeah. Are you all right?
And this is Jenny. Did you guys meet Jenny? I mean, she's a fantastic interviewer and TV star, of course, and very beautiful.
I've just read about it on the Mail Online. Apparently, we're having a great time. I don't normally read the tabloids. I was going to bring my phone and show you, but I mean, you're not that interested, are you?
We had a great time last night.
Yeah, apparently, yes. And everybody who reads the Daily Mail.
Complaining?
No, never. It's so true. What a whirlwind, what a 24 hours. And like I said last night, morning, but I said, when I look at the faces in the audiences, I love to do it, just to get an idea and an impression of what, who we're dealing with. But every time you can see people are sort of in their own memories of a quote or a one-liner or a movie or a speech you've made or a sporting accolade that you've achieved, and it's made a lasting impression on them, and you can see it. And I was just wondering, see? It's a lot like
Thank you.
But
I love you too.
So I just thought, is there anybody or any movie or anything, or a book maybe, that had that lasting impression on you?
Well, I think that my idol, Reg Park, I think was very instrumental to get me out of Austria, and that got me into bodybuilding, that got me into films, and to become a businessman. Because he was a fellow from Leeds, a bodybuilder from Leeds, that became Mr. Great Britain, Mr. Europe, and then Mr. Universe, and won 3 times the Mr. Universe competition, and then did Hercules movies. So I saw him on a big screen in Hercules, as the Hercules star, and read his entire life story in one of the muscle magazines. And so that had such an impression on me that I chose, and I decided right then and there that I want to be just exactly like him. This budget, if you don't, keep what I send up to you, I said, because then you need that, because you don't have it. And so that was kind of the idea, and they felt very offended about that. We are very offended.
Have you made up?
They called the press, they said this governor is sick, he's sending us balls, and he's outrageous, and this is not the way we behave in politics. We said you have a person that does your wardrobe, someone that designs your wardrobe, someone that does and lays out the action, the fight scene, which is called a stunt coordinator. Someone that actually does the stunts if it is something dangerous where you could get hurt or killed. Someone steps in and does it for you. It's called a stuntman. Someone that stands in for you when you do the lighting. The people that do the camera work, the director, the producers, all of those, there's 200-300 people on a set. That when you do a movie, they all help you to look great on that screen. So how can I say I'm a self-made man? It's the biggest bullshit. It doesn't exist. Now you can go and bring your prop.
Thanks.
Whatever that is.
Thanks.
Damn.
Oh, my mic's just fallen down.
Why are you holding your butt? Nothing happened.
Oh no, this is embarrassing. So I'll have to hold it here. Can I just put that there? Now, I did a bit of research and
What is it?
it's your name.
Oh,
It's
Danny. That is a weird photograph.
He's got a funny expression on his face. But that's a
But
lifestyle.
you know why this is weird?
What?
Not just because it's the same height Danny is, but it looks like the eyes follow you.
Yeah.
This is strange.
It was, because I had him up in my bedroom all night, and it was really weird. He's the luckiest guy on the planet. Oh, here we go. What's your name again?
What is he doing?
We'll just carry on. We're professionals, remember? Yeah. You see, you have to rely on...
Do you understand that I'm jealous? When another man is touching you?
Can I cry?
This is like, what is going on here? Stop it now.
So, the point is that in your prime, for Mr. Olympia, the circumference of your bicep was 22 inches. 22 inches. Huh?
You did some research.
I'm a bit of a groupie, actually, Arnie. To be fair, I am. Yeah.
Okay,
so
now let's see if you're as good with all the other measurements. I meant chest, for instance.
oh, mine? That's true.
I was on a roll with action movies. So one after the next action movie was successful. So when you're successful, then people want to copy it. They want to keep doing action movies. That's the way Hollywood works. Even though Hollywood is known for being creative, but actually they are the biggest copiers of anywhere in the world. They just copy and copy and copy. Like right now, the in thing is to do big movies that make $1 billion, right? And special effects and all this. So they will copy and they will go and continue doing these movies until they again do smaller movies or whatever. But in any case, the bottom line is that I did all these action movies and they were successful. So I said to myself, I always want to grow. I want to do something different. So I wanted to go and do comedies. So they said, why would we do a comedy with you when we have a sure hit when we come out with action movies? We know that they go through the roof, they make a lot of money for us, we make our money back that we spend on a movie and much more, and that's what it's all about. So why would we risk to go all of a sudden and do a comedy? So I understood from a business point of view that's the way it is. So then when I met Ivan Reitman, and who did just finish Ghostbusters, I said to him, we should do a comedy. And he says, you know something, you're a very funny guy. He says, I would like to do a comedy with you. I said, but no one wants to do a comedy. No one wants to pay for it, to invest in a movie when I do a comedy. And he says, well, let's work on that. Let me develop a project. So he then developed this twins project. And we went to the studio, and the studio said, no, we don't want to do a comedy. So then I came up with the idea, and I said, I'd take no money. And at that point, I was getting $20 million for a movie. So I said, I take no money. I take the risk, and you, the studio, take the risk. And they said, are you willing to do that? I said, yeah. So the budget was $16.5, $17 million for twins. So they were willing to put that in. And Danny DeVito agreed not to take any money. Ivan Reitman agreed not to take any money. And I didn't take any money. And we together got 37.5% of ownership of the movie for not taking any money. And the way we divided up this percentage was according to what was our last salary. So that's how we divided up. So I ended up obviously with the biggest share. And so when the movie came out, it went through the roof. And it was highly successful. As a matter of fact, it was the first movie that made over $100 million domestically, just in America. And it made $250 million worldwide.
What an honor to have been at a tribute dinner and career celebration with the bodybuilder, the actor, and the politician Arnold Schwarzenegger in Birmingham at the Hilton Hotel on the 19th September 2019. Dreams, in fact, commands life. We just cannot stop dreaming with the adversities that life brings us. I am what I do with what I have every day. Thank you.